Hey everybody, this is Perky of For Us Nation, and today I want to talk about Fannie Lou Hamer, who was actually born Fannie Lou Townsend. But before I get into her story, I would like for you guys to please visit our website at forusnation.com. Fannie Lou Townsend was born on October 6, 1917, in Montgomery County, Mississippi. She was the youngest of 20 children. Her family sharecropped to make money in the Mississippi Delta area, and therefore she grew up working in the cotton fields, starting at the age of only 6 years old. Around the age of 12, she dropped out of school in order to work full-time in order to help her family. In 1944, Fannie Lou married Perry Pap Hamer, even though she still continued to sharecrop in the cotton plantation near Ruralville, Mississippi, and eventually adopted children. She was unable to have children on her own, and this was because she had to undergo surgery to remove a tumor and was given a hysterectomy without her consent. According to the Time website, white supremacists in Mississippi had done everything in their power to block black people from exercising their right to vote, from the creation of poll taxes and literacy tests to rampant acts of violence, terror, and intimidation. These are just some examples of things that people alongside Hamner had to experience in order to just have the right to vote. And on top of that, she was a woman. On August 22nd, 1964, Hamner gave a monumental speech at the Democratic National Convention, where many times she talked about how white supremacists had targeted her and the lives of those she loved just for exercising their right to vote. She talked about the brutal beating she endured by police officers in 1963, as well as the other traveling activists that were also stopped alongside her in Winona, Mississippi, when they were just trying to get something to eat. And she went into grave detail as she spoke about the night that white supremacists in Ruralville, Mississippi, sprayed their house with over 16 bullets while she resided there. Bullets that were meant for her, that also sadly scared and hurt her friends that were nearby. In September 1964, she attended a mass meeting in Indianola, and she was undeterred and committed to fight for equality, and she encouraged other people to do so as well, while going over how you have to be fearless and endure even though you may not feel like it. Here are some of her famous quotes. "You can pray until you faint, but if you don't get up and try to do something, God is not going to put it in your lap. Nobody's free until everybody's free. Sometimes it seems like to tell the truth today is to run the risk of being killed, but if I fall, I'll fall 5 feet 4 inches forward in the fight for freedom. I'm not backing off. When I liberate myself, I liberate others. If you don't speak out, ain't nobody going to speak out for you. We didn't come all the way up here to compromise for no more than we'd gotten here." And although Fannie Lou Hamer passed away in 1977, her memory is forever being cherished, and we will continue to honor her as we still fight for our women's rights and our rights to vote, as well as our right to educate our people on our history so that we can know how to continue to progress as we move forward.